Welcome to Chapter 2. In last chapter, I introduce you the nodes and show you object and geometry level. In this chapter, we are going to learn more of the geometry, and we will start to use Villain-Grant to make sense. Okay, in object level, right-click and type Geo. Click this geometry. Now we place a empty nodes here, and then double-click to go inside this. Right-click again. We can type something like cube. Now in geometry level, we get a box, a cube. Right-click again, we can place something like sphere. You don't see the sphere because we need to turn on the blue icon for this. So now you see the sphere appear, but the box disappear. What we can do is right-click, search merge. Because Houdini is nodes based, so we connect tail to head. Now click the blue icon for the merge. We still don't see anything. So I think that is because two geometries, they are overlapping each other. So let's say on the sphere, we can place a transform. Connect tail to head. And in transform, let's move away the sphere. Now you see, after we transform and move the sphere and also merge the box and sphere, we got both showing up. So let's go back to object level. Think of this node is a toy box. So think of this geo object, so think of this geo node is a toy box. Open the toy box. We can place many different toys like box, sphere, and many things. So if we actually want to modify the geometry, we need to do it in the geometry level. For example, I'm gonna delete all this. And I only have a box right here, a cube. So right now the cube looks like this, a standard cube. For example, I wanna bevel this cube. So search bevel, B-E-V-E-L. So tail to head. Turn on the blue icon for this poly bevel. So right now we don't see anything change yet because we need to use this attribute, kind of like attribute editor, to adjust some values. For example, I change the distance and division. Now you see the edge, they got bevel, right? So we can modify the geometry in the geometry level. If we go back to object level, right-click, and we try to search bevel, we don't get it, right? That's why I said if you want to modify the geometry, we need to go inside the geometry level and place down the nodes we want, connect tail to head, and then twist the value in the attribute editor to do the modify. Even after we modify this geometry, we still can place more mesh. For example, I can place more cube, and then I can grab a transform node and move the cube away. So if we want to see another cube, which I already did the bevel, we can do like this. Turn on the displays and then turn on this template. Now we turn on the displays for box 2. We now see the first cube right here. And we can place more. We can copy and paste the nodes. Same thing, turn on the reference and displays. And now we can see the second cube. And now we place a merge and merge all 3 geometry together. Now we see 3 of them are showing up. And then if we place a geometry after the merge, see we place a transform after the merge and we move them. We are moving them together. We are moving 3 geometries together.